Today we are going to continue talking about division, and then you will fill out this paper with me, and then you will glue this into your journals behind skill practice. If you need to pause the video at any time, please do so, but you're going to fill out this paper with me. So just like multiplication is repeated addition, division is going to be repeated subtraction. So in this first box right here, we are going to put, you can solve division with repeated subtraction. So we always start with our larger number, and we're going to divide, which means to break apart into equal groups, basically. So we're taking 20 and we're dividing it into 4 groups. So with repeated subtraction, you're going to keep subtracting the number until you get to 0. So if I take 20 minus 4, that is my first time repeating the subtraction. And 20 minus 4 is 16. Now I'm not at 0 yet, so I'm going to repeat the subtraction. I'm going to subtract 4 again. So this is now my second repeated subtraction. 16 minus 4 is 12. Again, I'm not at 0, so I'm going to subtract again, minus 4. That is my third time subtracting. 12 minus 4 is going to give me 8. I'm still not at 0, so I'm going to subtract 4 again. That's my fourth time subtracting. 8 minus 4 is going to give me 4. I'm still not at 0, so I'm going to subtract one more time. 4 minus 4, that's my fifth time subtracting, and that's going to get me 0. So now I count how many times I subtracted. I subtracted 5 times. So 20 divided by 4 is going to give me 5. We can also solve division problems using a number line. So instead of with multiplication and addition, we start on the left and we go to the right. Division is like subtraction. We start on the right and we're going to move to the left. So division can be solved as equal jumps backwards. On a number line. So again, I'm going to start with my larger number, and then the number that we're dividing by tells me the size of each jump, how many I'm counting by. So if I look down here, I'm going to start with my number 20, and I'm going to count backwards by 4s. So if I remember my skip counting by 4, 20, it's going to be 16, 12, 8, 4, 0. We want to go all the way till we get to the 0. Then I'm going to count how many jumps it took me to get to 0. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took me 5 jumps to get from 20 to 0, counting by 4s. So 20 divided by 4 is going to equal 5. Go ahead and glue this into your notebook. You can fold it like this and put glue on the back and glue it into your notebook behind skill practice. Pause this video here and play it whenever you're ready to move on to the we do. So the we do for today, we are going to be using the problems that we were working on yesterday But instead of making equal groups like we used yesterday, we're going to practice with the number line. So you will look at the slides in order to fill out 2, 3, and 4. On number 2, we're going to do 1 together. Number 2, partner A is going to be the sage. They're the one talking. And partner B, you're going to be the scribe. You're the one answering the question. I'm sorry, you're the one writing. Partner A is giving the answers. Partner B is writing. On 3, partner B, you're going to be the sage. And partner A, you're going to be the scribe. And then on number 4, it's independent. You're going to do it by yourself. So let's look at the problem from yesterday. So that way we know exactly what to do on 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to fill out this information based on our problems yesterday, and those will be on the slides for you after this video. So I'm just going to fill in. We used Allison as an example. And the object that she was dividing was cookies. So Allison has 12 cookies to share with 4 friends. If each friend is given the same amount, I want you to underline that. That's really important. How many will each friend get? What that same amount means is that Allison cannot give 2 cookies to one friend and 4 cookies to another friend and then the rest to the third friend. And then none for the 4th friend. She has to divide them evenly amongst the 4 friends. So we're going to use our number line strategy that we just talked about. And I'm going to start with the number that I currently have. So I'm going to start with 12. And I'm counting by 4s. So if I think about my multiples of 4, 12, I'm going to jump back 1 time, and that's going to give me 8. I'm going to jump back another time. That's going to give me 4. And jump back again. That's going to give me 0. 4, 8, 12. So I jump back 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. What that means is Allison can divide her 12 cookies between her 4 friends, and each friend is going to get 3 cookies. And we're going to check our work using repeated subtraction. And you can just do that on the side. So I'm going to start with 12, and I'm going to minus 4 cookies. That's going to give me 8 cookies. So that's 1 time. I minus 4 again because I'm not at 0. That's going to give me 4. That's 2 times. And then I subtract 4 one more time. That gives me 0. And that's 3 times. So then I can write out my answer. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. And put a box around it. So you're going to do all of this for 2 and 3 with your shoulder partner. And then you're going to do number 4 independently. When you are done, have our guest teacher check your work, and then you may fold it and glue it in right after this page in your notebooks.